Hi everybody. So this is our newest lesson, lesson 4 about entering the workforce. Now I know quite a bit of you in here are going to be, or quite a few of you actually are going to be entering the workforce right after high school. And so what this lesson is about is making sure you guys choose a path that would be beneficial to you not only in the long term, but choosing a path where you actually want to do it. You don't want to go into a job and realize that this is horrible. Now, you have flexibility right now at your age. Most of you will have 3 or 4 or 5 different jobs. Good. I hope you do. The key is that you make sure that you're going about it the right way. Okay, so discussion prompts number 1 here. What kinds of jobs have you thought about pursuing? And then what questions do you have about transitioning from high school into the workforce? Go ahead and answer those. Pause the video and then come back in a second. All right, next, choosing a career path after high school. Cool little article here, basically from a harrisschool.edu, the Harris School of Business, where it kind of gives you a pathway. Okay, this was written 4 years ago, but it's still really good guidance. Okay, so first thing you should do is talk to a guidance counselor, okay, or career services and career services. Now we have Mrs. B in the school. Unfortunately, with the school closure, you can still email her. She'll be more than happy to answer those questions, but you can actually go and look up this information through any colleges that you're going to have. There are career planning options off here to the right that will help you as well. Okay, step 2, think about your own strengths and interests. All right. Step 3, explore different kinds of careers. Now we've already done this already with the one career one stop, where there's exploration profiles, and then there's also career and cluster videos to kind of maybe get you in the general direction, okay, of where you want to go. And then the last thing is, of course, plan your career. One thing you want to do is, if you have an idea of where you want to go, you need to find out and go see or talk to those people, especially where we're at right now in society, where we're supposed to be distancing ourselves from each other. The big key for you guys would be, I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there that might want to either do a Zoom meeting with you or a Teams meeting or some type of interaction that you could talk to them and ask them about, okay, what can I do if I want to go down this career path? So look at that and then come back and answer these 2 questions here. All right, the third thing is a little cute little setup here. They got defining your dream job. Now, deciding if you guys want to read these questions before or after, you can. Okay, but like when deciding whether to accept a job offer, many people consider the salary, benefits, and other perks. There are things that are more than that, like here. So this is the article that's going to come up. I'll zoom it in a little bit. But when you define a job, okay, especially for you guys, out of thousands of career options, how will you recognize the job that's right for you? Okay, according to the Oxford-based research organization, 80,000 hours personality quizzes and self-reflection can only take you so far. You have to find out what is fulfilling to you. So here's what you guys want to do. Okay, it engages you, it helps other people. Which way do you want to go with that? There are 2 options. You're good at it, it's supportive. Okay, it lacks major negatives, it fits into your life. You've got to make sure that when you're going through these are the 6 kind of things that you would look at. Okay, that if you want to help somebody, okay, then find out what you're good at. And then when you find out what you're good at, see if you can go into a supportive work environment where that will help you. And then after that, does that work environment have any major negatives? If it doesn't, then try to fit it into your life, okay, as well. Make sure it's something that you guys can do forward. So read this out, look at it on your own, and then answer these 2 questions here. The last thing here is the last 2 things. This one here is a research guide. Now, of course, if we were in class, I would actually have this printed out for you guys. I would make you do this, but we're not in school. This would be a 2-day activity. But I highly encourage you guys to do some research on your own. There's a Bureau of Statistics and Labor. So if I click on this hyperlink and I go here, huge thing, we may have done this in the past with one of the other lessons. Look at these occupational groups. They will help you figure out which way to go. Okay, they have median pay here. They have level, entry level. They have anything you'd want to do. So if anybody in here, I know I've had a couple of students that want to get into with animals and with training and stuff like that. I don't know where that would be. I don't think it's this one. What's funny is I have a bunch of cousins that are actually going into farming, agricultural workers. Now there is forest and conservation workers. I don't know if that would be equivalent, but you can kind of see the median pay here and go from that. Okay, there's a lot of different areas. What this is just a good website for you to base a lot of your information on and start looking at your processes. Okay, the third thing is we're not doing that, but if you want to go through that worksheet and work on that, you can. But here's the last thing that's most important for today. I want to make sure you guys understand. Let's watch this video.
When it comes to work skills, they can be broken down into two types: hard skills and soft skills. They're pretty different from one another, but both are necessary to be successful on the job. Let's take a look at the differences between the two. Hard skills are concrete skills that are specific to your job and are required for you to actually do your work. For example, if you're a chef, cooking would be a hard skill. Or if you're a computer programmer, coding would be an example. Soft skills, on the other hand, are interpersonal or people skills that can be used in every job. These include communication, teamwork, and adaptability. Hard skills are generally learned through school, training, or previous work experience. They're more objective, meaning that once you've learned the information or task, you would then possess that skill. Soft skills are more difficult to develop. You'll need to practice them over time in the real world with others. They come naturally to some people, while others may not have such an easy time with them. Hard skills are easy to measure. Employers can get a good idea of your hard skills by looking at your education, previous experience, and certifications. Soft skills are harder to evaluate. They can't really be communicated well through your cover letter or resume. Instead, employers usually have to wait until an interview or your first few weeks on the job to get a good idea of your soft skills. Despite their differences, you'll need both hard and soft skills if you want to become more hireable or be successful in your current job.
Goodwill Community Foundation, creating opportunities for a better life.
One of the things on this lesson I want to make sure you guys understand, and we'll go back to here, is understand the importance of what you can do right now. And that is to improve your soft skills. What you guys need to do is do some research on what soft skills are. Find those and improve upon those. Not everyone in here is going to learn a hard skill like they showed where construction or cosmetology or being something specific. But all of you can improve your soft skills right now. I would suggest that you start to look into that, because there's a major difference when you hit your first interview, which we'll talk about later on in this process. We'll have that near the end of this high school year. When you go in for your interview and you talk to somebody and you communicate and you show teamwork and you show those skills that you need, those are soft skills that develop over time. It's very important that you guys develop those right now. That will help your job processes, especially when you have that face-to-face interview with somebody. Good luck. I hope this helps you and helps guide you guys down a different path than maybe you thought you'd go, or to just kind of see what kind of different alternatives there are. I look forward to showing you the next couple of videos over the next couple of days and weeks. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, get these done. Thank you for working hard, and I hope this is helping your future. I'll see you guys soon.